I heard that Jon Stewart.
Why was that the
Jon
first name that
Stewart
came out
call
of
you
it?
and rant at you for an hour?
Well, how do you know about that?
This is a great story. It was during the period of the strikes, right, when they put a Daily Show out, and it was a live show, and he rings you for an hour.
You're the most deep digging journalist in Hollywood. I've never told that story because.
Well, now we have
reasons.
the perfect platform, because
Okay.
there's a guy who loves dishing it out. You dish it out to him. Perfectly valid criticism. There is a live Daily Show in the middle of a strike. How did that happen? You poke fun at him, and he rings you for an hour.
How did you find out about this?
Never mind how I know these things.
That's amazing. Wow, you're like Woodward and Bernstein wrapped up in one here. Yeah, my publicist has forbidden me to talk about that for ever since it happened.
It must have passed now the ban. Come on.
Yeah.
Particularly?
No. I was
stand your ground like a man.
I tried. I was really kind of in shock more than anything else. I mean, it was kind of an odd Hollywood moment. I mean, I was a huge fan of his show, and here I was getting this phone call, this really angry phone call.
Do you think he was right on the point of fact? I mean, he presumably was denying that he had done anything inappropriate.
I think my take on it in retrospect is this. I do maintain the standpoint that, I mean, look, people have disagreements about unions. I think in that situation, how much good the writer's strike did is debatable depending on who you asked. In that situation, I think it is incumbent upon people in a certain position to stand up for the people who haven't made it yet, if they can, if it's low risk. And my argument was that you were like the most successful guy on that network, and arguably the most popular, successful television personality in the genre. And the argument was about whether or not. I mean, he was not pleased. I think his response was, who the hell made you the moral arbiter of Hollywood? Which is, but in any debate is a good response.
But not if you're, as he is, are the self-appointed moral arbiter of Hollywood, which is exactly what the position he plays is. I mean, there's a certain irony in Jon Stewart ringing up, haranguing you for mocking him, isn't there?
I mean, it's if I say yes, he's going to crucify me on his show every night for a year.
Let's take him on together. I'm not scared. Come on, let's take him down together.
Yeah, I mean,
if Jon Stewart's watching this, you were in the wrong, Stewie, and you should never have rung Seth MacFarlane.
Here's how I'll sum it up.
Gutless coward.
Here's how I'll sum it up.
You can't take it. Don't dish it out.
I think he was.
Come with me, Seth.
I'll give a very
put your charger up. Let's
measured
go.
response to this. I do think he was wrong not to shut his show down. I disagree with his actions there, but the way in which
and wrong to ring you, wrong to not see the funny side.
Well, look, I mean, it's a free country. You can call whoever you want and scream at him. The gag that we did on Family Guy was coming from the right place, but was probably so over the line in its ruthlessness that it probably could have been more measured in its execution. How about that?
I think that's
a bit of
a cop-out.
But at the core...
Stand firmly by your jokes.
I stand firmly by my point of view.
Imagine what he would have done if you'd called him and